it going, everybody. Welcome to the Alrightmen. We are very excited to be bringing you some new content today. A whole new type of content. I'm Jack. This is Dylan.
I'm Dylan.
And we are playing D&D not for the first time, but for the first time on camera.
On the camera and on the channel for all you guys.
We're decently experienced with D&D actually at this point, but I mean, the idea of doing a D&D series has been on our minds forever.
We've talked about it before, right? We've talked about some D&D on the channel. Our adventures.
Absolutely. And now, since we have a very good friend of ours who is an experienced DM, we have brought him today to help us out. And I think without any further ado, let's jump right into the story. Take it away, Killian.
In a distant future of our own galaxy, humanity has progressed to the age of galactic empires. The far-flung planets of the United Planetary Association are connected by a loose political structure and fragile warp gates. The federal government of the UPA tries to maintain control through a hands-off, low-maintenance policy. On the outer ring of this empire lies the planet C14495, commonly called Crucible. All but the most specialized life struggles to survive on this barren planet. Humans and other intelligent beings struggle to live on the open surface very long without oxygen support. Crucible is a planet in political crisis. Its political systems are being pushed to the limit after a mysterious attack left the planet's warp gate in shambles and its people cut off from the rest of the galaxy. The largest and most unstable of the nations on Crucible is a colony operated by the Andromeda Corporation. Andromeda's lands are on fire after one of its 6 major habdomes has revolted. Garrisons have been withdrawn from the vast countryside to bolster the remaining cities. Mirak, the smallest of these and most isolated, is in a state of martial law. Life has been ground to a standstill and military has cracked down on unrest. Petty crime has been more or less eliminated, and only large, organized crime gangs remain. Our story begins in the back of a transit van deep in the city's financial district. Our protagonists have hooked up with the powerful Iron Hand gang to pull off the largest heist in Andromeda Corporation history. We are set in the back of this van. It is pitch black.
Are we next to each other?
Nothing.
Indeed you are.
Okay.
Sat right next.
Light out.
Ba-bum,
Back in the van.
ba-bum, ba-bum.
You can feel the probably somewhat uneven ground beneath us.
Honestly, in these cities, it's pretty smooth. Pretty smooth concrete.
Well, at this point,
a lot of stops, though, as you're going through many of the checkpoints that is now dot the city in its martial law state. You hear a lot of, all right, you guys
What
go
you got
through.
in the van?
It's the van. All right, let him through.
Okay.
Seems that you're getting
They
an
know we're
unusually
coming.
light amount of resistance, as really going through a block is terrible normally, and you're breezing through.
Perhaps our driver is, I guess, rather adept at this. Maybe he's experienced.
You guys have been driving for
Talker.
probably about 20-30 minutes at this point, since you left kind of your pre-heist location.
All right. I just sitting in the van silently. I imagine everyone's just trying to mentally prepare themselves, and I am too.
Getting in that space.
But I do realize there's one thing we didn't necessarily completely iron out, and so I'm just gonna say, in the darkness, can't even see me, but you know who's talking. So, who's gonna get out first?
The order.
Yeah.
The man you guys have come to know as Mr. Yellow pipes up. Well, I can take the lead.
Reckon?
Yup.
Big Yellow on the lead. Blue, you got the most important mission on this job, so I think you take second lead then. I'll follow up and, big man, you take up the rear.
That sounds like a plan.
Want you to be the last surprise.
Be hard to squeeze past you anyway. But, I suppose might as well save the scare for last. Maybe make them think it's, just some rinky-dink robbery.
Yeah, some, cash, yeah.
Then I'm gonna cut someone in half right in front of their spouse.
Show 'em a real heist.
I won't really do that, but I'm gonna make them think I might.
I'm gonna tell 'em I will.
Mr. Blue pipes up and says,
And I might.
without further ado, should we talk about the plan one more time?
Iron it out one last time.
If I'm being honest, it is still a little fuzzy.
Yeah, it was, it's been a bit since we talked about it.
All I know is
My job is to get in there and make everyone too damn scared to do anything about it. So frankly, I think I at least know what I gotta do.
And I think I got my end of the deal pretty much set. I'm in, grabbing cash, getting out of there.
And with half man, half computer like yourself on those locks, make quick work of those too.
Indeed. I will be quick.
And if you need any help or anything, I'll be there to lend a hand for you, B.
I'll probably need it.
And yeah, Mr. Yellow, if you need to get it to a better vantage point, I suppose, to really make use of that weapon of yours, you can. However, staying close to each other might be the way to go.
Well, at first I figure I'll saddle up in the lobby and try to be on crowd control.
Right.
If I need to get up there early, I'll head up to that roof quick. And that's just back through that hallway in the back, right?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, hopefully it's easy enough. Maybe getting that secure would be a good play too. Making sure it's 100% ready to go.
Indeed. At least a line from the stairs down the vault, straight to where we need to go. I suppose I'll try to keep it open for you.
As you guys are sitting, nodding, finishing your conversations, you feel as you quickly stop, and you hear a gung 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 as somebody's from the driver hitting on his back. You guys are now stopped.
All right, fellas. See you when we're rich.
Who's carrying your satchels and your heist materials?
It's 2 total satchels, right?
4 total satchels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then heist materials, is that just the thermite?
Yes.
Okay. So, well, Mr. Blue needs the thermite.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll carry the B, you think you could carry the satchels and hack at the same time?
Yes. Well, we can load at least maybe one of the thermites into a satchel, and well, it'll be empty by the time we get into that safe.
There you go. Okay, I like that. Then I can I'll carry the thermite for you at least.
All right.
I like this guy. He knows how things work when you put other things inside them.
You're a knower, huh?
Did you know that they're still there, even though you can't see them? Really sent me for a loop the first time.
And B told you this.
Oh, no, I found that out for myself, actually. Oh. Smartest graduate from my village, they said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
not to say anything about your people, but
Must have been a pretty dumb village.
yeah.
You feel a slight kick at your leg.
Indeed, they weren't known for their smarts. But they're dead now, so I wouldn't like to bring them up again.
Well, gentlemen, we don't have to bring it up anymore. Let's get a move on.
Yes, let's we got time for good chats after.
I crack my knuckles.
Over a cold one. I'll
And
buy
then
you all drinks.
I crack another set of knuckles. I'm ready.
2 pairs of knuckles.
Mr. Yellow
Crack my toes,
swings
too.
the 2 doors open as light pours in. Out first steps a man, a human, moderate height, moderate build, in a dusty gray armored duster, a big brimmed cowboy hat, a black bandana up to his eyes, and the largest brass automatic plasma repeater that you have ever seen.
That's how you know it's original.
As he keeps moving. Shortly after, a slender android humanoid produced by the humans.
Snatched even.
Oh, he's snatched.
Wow.
More Twinkie, actually.
Really?
Than snatched.
Twinked up.
Yeah.
Mr. Blue.
He's wearing...
Oh, gay boy for us.
A little robo gay boy for us.
Is that what you
indeed.
are, B?
Robo
Is that your
gay
true
boy.
identity?
Are you my little robo gay boy?
Yes, Papa. Anyways, he's wearing denim overalls with 2 satchels thrown over, a white
He's a little
t-shirt,
gay
A
boy.
farm boy.
and he's got like a full mask bandana that's covering his whole face except for 2 eye holes that have been cut out. He looks largely human except for slight areas of metal you can see along his jaw, sides of his head, and parts of his arms, and the rest is covered.
Is his bandana blue?
It is indeed blue.
That'll help. That'll
Yeah,
help
that-
remember.
Differentiate, besides the robot.
And
parts.
he's got a mid-sized revolver at his hip. He continues
Respectable.
moving. Third out is
Mr. Red. And out comes a beautiful, long black duster. sweeping and all the dust away from me.
That is what they're for.
That is what they're for. A large black-brimmed, or actually white-brimmed black Stetson. Stetson. Beautiful. I got the cowboy chic. Then, my unique armament. A visor not unlike that of Cyclops from X-Men. And it is,
Not too like it, though.
not too like it, yes.
Not enough to get copyright strike.
It is.
Yes.
It is copyright distinct.
Yes, it is my own copyright.
But not
Mr.
too
Reds.
dissimilar.
Yeah. I'll do to get the good visualization of it.
So cool.
And 2 guns packed at my sides.
Akimbo.
My akimbo pieces. My first, my harbinger. My big python.
The
ready
work.
to bring pain. But in those circumstances where that pain lingers, I have my peacekeeper.
That thing.
That thing. My little plinker to end that pain. And a little dag. That's a laser.
To finish him off.
To finish him off. In secret.
Right. Without a word.
Without a word.
Cauterizes the wound, too.
Like a fart in the wind.
Very humane.
And that is Mr. Red.
Nice. All right. You step out. I suppose that means there's only one left.
As you step out,
Biggest for
the
last.
suspension lifts up as a great weight
Yes, there's
thumps down onto the asphalt.
What the 3 of my comrades and the whole bank, I imagine, or I guess the bank courtyard.
Yes, and the people walking in the sidewalk and
Now see.
everyone in range.
Is a 7-foot-tall reptilian, built not unlike a centaur, although all of the limbs are essentially the same. Think Randall from Monsters Inc., except bigger and much cooler. Much cooler. He's green, but you wouldn't be able to tell that because of the heavy set, chrome and black, samurai armor extending over my entire body. Even my long tail is equipped with plate armor going all the way down it. I do in fact have 6 limbs, usually walking on my bottom 4 with the 2 up, able to do things for activities and the such.
Yes.
But I can also,
Use those.
I can get up on
To
just
your
the hind
advantage.
legs if I need to, and this is by far the biggest member of the group. I mean, I am not human nor even close.
3 humans and a giant lizard monster.
Size of a horse.
The size of a horse, and
A stud horse, too.
officially
Workhorse.
called the Reptorok. That's my species. I am currently known as Mr. Green, and adorned on me are 2 large katanas and 2 normal-sized kunai attached to ropes. And I guess, well, as far as my forged weapons, that's it. However, I come loaded with natural weapons, not only large claws, but also underneath my bright red toothy mask is a set of jaws, not unlike the Predators. However, there's like another one in there. It's
There's
like
another set.
it's
yeah.
not 4, it's 6. It's like
Yeah.
opens like that. Yeah. But I only take that out when I need to. Venom style, bite someone's head off. But for now, I am in full
Bite
greaves,
someone's wife.
and only my powerful red eyes show from above my mask. I simply take a look around, and well, I'll let someone else move first, probably.
Well, you continue in your single file line as you're not running, but quickly walking up
Slowly
the
approaching.
grand granite staircase behind these grand granite pillars of this roughly 5-story building. It says Andromeda Central Bank in great text carved into the stone. The large double glass doors at the top are burst open quickly by Mr. Yellow and Mr. Blue.
Kick that
Everybody
shit in.
get your hands up!
Everybody on the ground!
Move! Don't fucking move!
What's the immediate reaction from the crowd here?
Yeah, what's
Initially,
what are the vibes?
well,
What's
there's
going on?
approximately 10 customers waiting in various lines, as well
10
as 2 bank
victims.
tellers, 2 lightly armed guards, and well, that's about it. It's a large granite room with brass and like mahogany wood fittings as you go around. It's a large open lobby area. Half of the back wall is those teller ranks. On the other half is a staircase that leads down into the basement, and along that back wall is also a hallway that leads deeper into the back of the bank. You can't quite see the destination or the end of it. The immediate reaction turns around, Slate. Oh my God! Whoa, he's got a gun! They got guns! People put their hands up, get down,
Easy enough.
and including the two guards so far, they take their pistols off their holsters, put them on the ground. Just kick those over here. They kick them over, and Mr. Yellow takes them over.
All right. Well, in that case, if there's no immediate danger, I'll keep a watch on those guards, but I'm gonna keep my eyes out those doors and out that hallway, see if anyone new is approaching the scene.
All right. At first, there's nobody. It seems like they're just doing whatever. The tellers have their hands up. They're not moving. They're behind large plate glass with only like a little like dispenser window.
Okay, I'm gonna get kind of in the center of the room. Is there like a centerpiece, like a fountain or something like that? An art piece.
There's
perhaps?
like a table with like a big floral display like right in the middle of the room.
Works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just get right up there, kick that floral right off there, smash.
Yeah. Glass face shatters on the floor.
Get up on my hind legs, so I am officially 10 feet tall. On top of the table, we're probably talking 15 feet here, and I simply
presence.
hold my two of my arms here on the blades of my katanas, and then my other two on each of my kunai. Not actually drawing them yet, and I'm just gonna continuously, with my head that can turn fully 180 degrees in either direction, just keep a watch on everyone. And if anyone moves,
They're getting sliced.
I want to know, and then I'll decide what I'll do.
Well, what are you doing in this moment?
I'm meeting with Blue and heading for those stairs.
Awesome.
As fast as we can.
Left or right side stairs? Sorry, to re-describe, there are two sets of stairs that kind of meet down in the middle of the basement.
Okay. Then I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm a left hooks guy. I'll go for left.
Left Twix. Can you guys please both make a perception check for me?
Okay. First roll.
Bit of a perception check.
Your party members will be joining you.
of the channel.
Class. I thought it might be intimidation, but honestly, Yellow did the job.
What can you see? He did do the job.
He did it.
He was loud. He
All
was
we needed, really.
commanding. Oh, let's go, baby.
22 for the Reptar.
Okay.
Dude, 22 for the human.
Double
Yeah, baby.
Dude, we're
Dude,
awesome.
we're in, bro.
Yes.
First roll, the
Yes.
same roll.
Well, you did far better than your two comrades.
Damn. This sucks
So
to hear.
you are on this table. You are eyeing everybody. If a single person on this floor moves, you are fucking capping it. Mr. Yellow, kind of looking over. He's kind of more focused on the door and the window, looking out. You are locked in on the staircase you are going to. Mr. Blue's kind of just looking at you, not looking around much. And as you guys are all really focused, you think you've seen everybody. But the silence is broken by a as a large plasma round flies up towards the Reptarox on the table. What is your AC?
getting shot at already.
18.
18.
Holy fuck.
You are able to react quite quickly as you were paying attention as it flies just over your shoulder. You see it comes from the other set of stairs, just on the other side of the room. A guard is hunkered up against the wall with a pistol.
That's the last mistake you're ever gonna make.
Roll for initiative, guys.
Alright, baby. Oh, I rolled the fucking same fucking thing.
What the shit, man?
What the schmegma is this?
I got a 6.
I got a 15.
A 15?
I got a 15.
Give me some of that, man.
Yeah, I wish I could, honestly. I'll go deal with him for you, though, if I have to.
Is he on the opposite side of the room from him?
Is he on the right?
Yeah.
Just get out of here.
Yeah, okay. We're going. We're going. You got it.
Okay, well,
Yo can snipe him, too.
it seems that not only is he stealthy, but he's got quite a quick reaction time as he turns back around and all those boom, 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 3 more rounds right up towards you
Oh,
Shit.
on that table.
Alright,
And you said your AC was 18?
Yeah.
This time he's able to center and land. Doom, 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 boom, boom, 2 shots right onto your armor. Takes 7 damage. As it doesn't really pierce your armor, it seems to be a pretty light arm. And
Okay.
For the
That's
big
right.
guy, 7?
We can take that. We can take that.
That ain't nothing to me, man.
So, Mr. Yellow, he turns and unloads a round at the guard himself. But unfortunately, round flies right over the head. Carves this big crater in the wall.
Like
As it punches out a burn, yeah.
Fuck.
Nice.
And now it
Everything
goes
but
to
him.
Mr. You.
Alright, we're not even gonna pay attention to him. B, they got it. Let's go.
Cool. You run,
Down those
and
fucking stairs.
Mr. Blue is directly behind you in the initiative order as well, as you guys both sprint to the staircase. I'll say you get
Sweet.
there and about halfway down.
Sweet.
It goes to you in the end.
Perfect.
Okay, how far is this little hero from me?
About 30, yeah,
This
35
little
feet.
guy.
Well, I do like my my position here. However,
Great positioning.
frankly, I think if I don't really do something about this little coup here, then more could happen.
More other people are gonna start standing up.
So I think it's example time. So I'm gonna pull out each katana and then with all 4 of my bottom legs simply leap off the table directly at him. And I'm just gonna go for a big
horrifying.
double slice. Maybe an X slice with the katana.
Yeah, I like the X slice.
All right. As you jump, the table kind of collapses under your weight and push. It breaks as you fly across the room
Holy shit! I mean, to
towards
everybody,
this
look at
poor individual.
display of.
Okay.
Oh God! Why do we have to be robbed by these guys?
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll be enough.
Most excellent.
Most righteous.
To describe this guard, he's wearing
righteous.
black pants, white shirt with some like badge, bank guard, whatever, security thing.
Yeah.
He's got a pistol very similar to Mr. Blue's, just kind of a standard issue
Paul Blart
revolver.
mustache.
It's
big
more
deal.
like Paul, but like with the handlebars going like Hulk Hogan kind of.
Okay.
Like black
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Black hair, not black race.
Oh wait, it's Black Hulk Hogan. Oh shit.
Oh shit, is that Black Hulk Hogan? But yeah. So and he's not armored at all. He's got a small walkie-talkie.
Okay. For one katana, it was 8. The other katana, it was 10 damage.
Awesome. Well, that'll be enough. So I'll let you describe how this happens.
So yeah, just
How do you slice this
leap
guy?
off this
Slice
table.
and
You just
dice.
see this large beast flying through the air, tail behind him. As all in one motion, I land on my 4 bottom legs while also bringing the katanas down, each right above the shoulder blade, and simply make them meet in the middle before I just lift up one of my other feet and kick him right in the sternum. So
Count Dooku, bro.
just kind of
and keeping the head.
yeah, but it's got like a little it's like a bust.
Yeah,
it's got
yeah.
a thing like this.
Exactly.
But yeah, I really want to make it like fucking big,
it.
loud,
Blood.
and then I'm just gonna like squelch the blood off and just give like a nasty just really want to send out. Actually, I'll go for a full intimidation check.
Please do.
Take the poopy right out of them and into their pants.
I'm talking about a poopy express.
So you double slice him, you kick him, the body thuds down the stairs that he was taking cover at the top of as he plops down at the landing halfway down.
15.
15. All right. Well, nobody was some people kind of got up to look a little bit, but nobody was really moving anyways. You kind of hiss, people put their heads back down on the ground and are locked in.
And yeah, with your fucking head just like
Yeah, right back up onto that table.
slithering around.
Back to keeping constant watch.
Awesome. Well, as you get back into looking over, Mr. Yell starts looking at the door. You guys are walking down the staircase. Now, it is, marble staircase going down, turns at a landing that turns 90 degrees. To your right, as you go down into this narrow, somewhat dimly lit, but at this point empty basement.
That was
A small kind of T intersection with a large door.
All right, B. You start getting to work. Get us through these doors, and then let's get out of here.
So, Mr. Blue, takes out a small device out of a pocket on his overalls, and he walks up, covers one ear, and listens onto the vault door as he kind of plugs in to the vault key, and you're
Oh, okay, glad. Nice.
like whirring of the lock.
Pulling R2D2.
I'm in.
After about
I'm
only
in.
10-15 seconds,
I'm in. Oh my God, I'm in.
First door.
door's open. Moves on to
We're
the second. Now, as you kind of move into
Now
that
it's for
first
the
door and the
second
second
one.
one, you kind of at the first door are hearing like get on the ground, or whatever other things you and Mr. Yellow are yelling to crowd control upstairs.
Yeah.
But after you kind of cross that, the doors or the walls are thick enough, and you're kind of far enough away that you don't hear any yelling anymore. Yep. All you hear is this like of the machine as he It's slowly
So be
unlocking the second lock.
You like doing this stuff?
Yeah. Honestly, it is it's quite fulfilling.
Oh, feels
I
good.
have
Or...
always liked to try to push my programming, so crime seems to do that for me in some way.
I'm the same way, buddy. Never did a lick of crime in my life till I came here.
You guys keep bantering, slowly going. This is actually taking significantly longer than the first one did, and longer than he estimated on your drive. But we're gonna cut back up as you guys
better
hear
volume.
us like.
Oh shit. The po-po.
Coming from outside. It's slowly getting louder.
Oh, coming from outside.
What are your demands?
Okay, so how big's the door to this place?
It's a double door, not, it's normal. Well, it's like a door for a big building, so a little larger than like a house door, but it's big double glass doors, but nothing insane.
All right, I'm gonna get down and push this table right up to that door.
Nice. You can do that, no problem.
Okay, sweet. I'm just gonna prop it up so it's really covering it, and then for now, I'm just gonna use as much of my weight, 4 feet on the ground, 2 hands on the thing, and just really try to just prop it up as much as I can. I guess they might just shoot through it. I could take at least one shot, I guess. That's probably okay. I guess why wouldn't they just shoot through it? Not a foolproof plan.
No, but a plan nonetheless.
Mr. Yellow,
something.
Mr. Yellow kind of saddles up on the wall next to where you are. He's more facing his gun at this moment back towards the crowd to ensure that they stay in control.
Okay, good.
The sirens throughout this whole time are getting louder as they approach. We're gonna cut back downstairs as the second door opens up. You are now left with a jet black door made of some metal. It's definitely not steel. Way thicker, way heavier. And you know this is the door. Mr. Blue hands you takes one of the satchels from you that you're carrying.
Oh, no.
You get the top one, I'll get the bottom one.
All right.
So your move there, it is these kind of orangish, red, vibrant colored satchels labeled thermium.
Thermium.
Right. It's
Not
not just thermite.
Right.
Not
It's
just
improved
This ain't just thermite, everybody.
It's thermite
Space
plus.
thermite.
Space. the
This is
future
a
thermite.
space vault. Okay, we need
Yes,
space thermite.
We need space thermite.
It only makes sense. It only makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. It wrapped in something slightly magnetic, so you can just stick it onto the metal.
Nice. Yeah.
Doom, doom. Well, you want to do the honors? I'd recommend we stand back.
A few steps back. Is there a little button I got, or?
I reckon your plasma pistol should do sufficient.
Nice. Okay.
Light her up.
Light her up, baby. I need a aim check.
Nope. 2 shots, one to the top, one to the bottom. A pure white with, a slight kind of ultraviolet purpley glow to it fills the room, blinding you, forcing you to
My
cover your eyes.
visor goes insane.
Yeah, you need to cover you initially cover your hands with your eyes with your hands, turn around completely. You're blind for the next 30 to 45 seconds. The hinges are melted off of this door. In that time, as you guys are kind of turned, it's really loud as well. The whole world is hidden from
It's
you at this
only
moment.
thermium for me.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's thermium.
My world is crime now. And I can never see the real world again.
I've gone to the dark side.
Who am I? Okay, back upstairs.
Cut back up to the lobby.
Okay.
4 military vehicles. The police in this area are pretty much just the militia unit that is part of the military.
Military cops.
Shit.
Same. Hey,
4 armored
all
cars.
pigs taste the same.
How would you know that? Have you also eaten them?
I haven't eaten anyone yet.
You haven't eaten any pigs yet.
not
but,
yet.
Did I eat some? We did do a little practice round. Did I eat someone in the practice round?
I don't think you did eat anything.
Okay.
I don't think you. No, but you got close. I think.
I mean, I'm always,
Randall crawled up a wall, but that was about it.
Always on the verge of eating.
I'm
somebody.
always like 2 steps away from just devouring a human
absolutely
being.
fiending.
I'm sure my character has that too. So, right, back to me. What am I hearing outside?
Well, the sirens are loud. There are 4 armored cars. You can kind of see out the front as well. That 4 armored cars have pulled up on the road, and a number of soldiers are mustering somewhere, and in the dozens of soldiers are mustering. No shots are exactly being fired just yet.
Mr. Yellow, they're fucking covered in mustard out there. I don't know what to do.
Okay, I am actually going to turn to Mr.
They all
Yellow
smell
and
so
say,
enticing.
There's quite a lot out there. You reckon we ought to change position or try to hold here?
Well, I reckon they're gonna shoot right through this door and table, so,
That
I don't know,
was
but
also what I was thinking.
I don't know if, we can leave them. You worried about them, or... Also, if we move, they got a pretty clear line to the stairs.
They sure do. Might not be another way to keep them out of here.
These walls should hold at least for a couple shots, so maybe just get off to the side and...
You don't reckon they're gonna just start running in here?
Well, they might, but, I reckon it'll take them a second to get past those, as he points to your katanas.
I guess if they get within range, that is the sweet spot.
all right, yeah, I'll leave the table. But you know what? I'm going to Randall crawl. Randall from Monsters Inc. I'm sure that'll be used multiple times, but
Yeah.
up onto the wall and then just position myself directly above the door.
You could do that if you would give me a climb check.
Head down.
And while you're doing
Start putting your web down.
I'm just gonna start getting some drool coming out, just to really have that. If I can get the moment of it on the shoulder,
Alien isolation, this shit. Oh fuck.
While you're climbing up, he's like, Mr. Yellow goes, well, I might as well not let him get too close. As he lifts up above the table and just
Start shooting.
Nice, hell yeah.
fires 3 powerful rounds from this repeater. He goes, as 3 soldiers drop in the road.
Nice.
Helmets melted off on the sides.
Nice, Yellow.
Get down! They're firing! Get down! As
Yes.
people are now scattering
That's
for
my
cover.
piss wizard. Let's go.
That's my boy.
That's my
It does
boy.
sound like more sirens are approaching.
Okay. Here, before anything, I got a 21 by the way. Am I good on climb?
Yeah, you're able to get up there.
Yellow, before they get here, or once they're here, and if they start really overwhelming us, I reckon the loot's the number 1 priority. You probably ought to go help them. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
Should I go, check on them real quick?
If we got a second. They probably just broke in there. Maybe give them some time.
And with that, we'll cut back downstairs. It has about melted off as you actually, as you say that, do hear this. As they laugh. As the floor is shattered and cracked beneath you, and water does begin to leak from the piping beneath the building.
That better have been a good noise.
All right. Jump in.
You're able to climb up on top of the door and run in.
Money dive!
Superman. money.
You like dive into the
come
bank vault like
down
Scrooge McDuck and just slam your face into the floor.
A hard drive.
Yeah.
in there.
This is not what I thought it was
Well-
gonna be like.
You weren't told exactly what to expect other than whatever's in the safety deposit boxes. As you do see, there are hundreds of safety deposit boxes lining the walls.
B, this is heaven.
Well, if we had to open all these individually like the old days, this would take quite a while. He presses that device that he had been using to unlock the locks. You hear as like a hum that you really didn't even notice stops in the room as loud kind of crackling noise goes off the wall. All of the locks open. So deposit boxes are open.
B, I could kiss you if you weren't a robot.
Let's save that till after we get the loot. And you guys now start loading. Well, you reach into the first stage of deposit boxes and you notice it's stacks of this really like complicated looking paper. Like it seems to be paper that is near impossible to counterfeit. Think of like how a $100 bill has like all the various like safety measures on it.
Yeah.
Think of that times 1,000. Untraceable, unreproducible bonds. Now these bonds are for various types of specific resources, whether it be sandstone or stone, lumber, foodstuffs, raw material, like luxury materials. Pretty much, it's a share of any of the profits made by the federal government. Now these are better because every planet's got its own money system, and these can be spent anywhere.
Everyone's got the same government, though.
So this is kind of like the currency that binds all the other currencies together, and there is a lot of them.
and I am stashing those hoes.
Another one.
Another one.
Hey, Blue.
Hey,
Another one.
hey, B, what's over there?
Another one. Now,
Yeah, I'll take
unless
that one too.
you can think of another specific skill that you want to apply to this, I think just give me a straight roll. And that's just to see how fast you guys get through this process.
Could I do acrobatics instead of straight roll for my deafness and getting my hand in and out of those lockers?
What about
Sure.
praise to try to get only the highest, only the best bills?
Yeah, best bills.
I'll give you either of those, but pick one. Are you going fast or are you going picky?
I'm going fast.
Fair enough.
I think.
We need to be.
Mr. Blue is going to take the opposite roll, and he's going to try to just pick out some of the more expensive stuff.
28.
Awesome. You are flying.
I am staffed.
Hell yeah.
Might not have stolen from a bank before, but hey, I got quick hands.
You were born to steal.
Well, you're kind of clearing a wall out. Mr. Blue, I mean, he is taking, but he's kind of going a little slower on it and kind of picking certain ones off the opposite side. And so, I'll say it'll take you 10 minutes to clear the entire place out. Well, 5 minutes to clear the entire place out. You've been here for about 3 to 4 at this point. I'll let you stay as long as you'd like. Just give me a number, and then either somebody will come down and interrupt you, or...
They said 2 or 3 minutes after they arrive, 5 minutes once we get in.
Yeah.
So you got 8 minutes max until this thing is gone.
Until our
ride is gone.
ride.
If everything runs on time, like they said.
Shooting for earlier than that, shooting for like 5 minutes maybe? Like 4 or 5, unless one of them comes down and quickens us.
Awesome. So I'd say you probably have about 2 minutes to get to that 5 minute mark. So we'll see how much you get based off of that. But yes, cool. So we'll cut back up. You heard the loud. Yeah, I agree. That better been good, but maybe that's the door falling off or something.
Well, hey, keep shooting while you can, but once you're done, feel free to join them.
All right. He unloads a few more shots, capping a couple soldiers. 4 more cop cars gradually pull up at this point, and now the number's up to probably near 50.
Damn.
People outside.
Damn.
And a few kind of rounds start to shatter the remnants of that glass door, as well as just plink around inside the building. But they're not firing too much, as they know there's a lot of hostages inside.
Yeah.
They are firing a couple rounds, and the cops are starting to slowly make their way up. We have you surrounded! Well, they're kind of making all these nondescript whatever pleas to you. Mr. Yellow is going to go run downstairs to see what's going on.
Do I reckon they really care about civilian casualties? Like they're really trying to avoid it, or is this really just protect the bank?
They are military scum, so...
Up to your role. How much you think society's like? I mean, they haven't started pummeling the place with, explosives.
Yeah.
Or bullets. I mean, a few rounds have fired in, but, who knows? The line between is it the building? Is it the money? Definitely the money. The money is their number one priority here.
Go, grab a guy and, hold him up.
I could grab 4 guys.
I know, that's what... You could hold up a guy to
But
be your meat.
for now, I mean, I'm in a good spot, so I'm holding. For now. I can get a couple just insta kills, I imagine.
Yeah, once they start flooding through, I mean, it's gonna be just you're a shish kebab.
Blender time. Oh,
You
yeah.
sit prepped for anybody to cross that threshold. They're done. Mr. Yellow is sprinting downstairs. You kind of eventually do hear the clapping of shoes on the concrete. Let's jump on there. It's Yellow. How's it going down here?
We're moving.
You gonna get it all?
We can, but it's only if you guys could hold.
I'm gonna run here, and he's just gonna start loading the satchel himself.
Okay, perfect. Then we definitely can.
I say we got. He looks at his watch. 45 more seconds.
Okay.
As just about the time that he crosses down and footsteps fade away, you kind of peek down the door, not enough that you're seen, but just enough to kind of look out there.
Yeah.
They're starting to walk up those grand stairs. Now there's probably about 30 stairs you have to walk up, so it's still a long staircase, and they're walking kind of slowly, tactically behind riot shields.
Do I reckon they could only behind riot shields?
They're riding the shield.
That ain't gonna help them. Do I reckon they can only come through 2 at a time?
Probably.
Okay, cool.
Unless there was another entrance they started pouring in through. But
Sure. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stay posed. I'm gonna wait until the first 2 guys come in until I can, I mean, see their heads. I guess they probably got, helmets and all that, but until I can see their heads and just...
And they feel the droplets of splooge.
Maybe... What's more intimidating, you think? Just seeing your comrades enter this bank and then immediately just get yoinked and while screaming, and then you just hear them die?
Or you're falling down and just stabbing the hell out of them?
Or you just see, like, something impale them from above, and then they just fucking drop.
I think
this is all ideal, but...
I think the grab is scarier.
I was kind of thinking, too.
Because, like, the kill is... Yeah, I mean, it's still terrifying. But if you get grabbed, I mean, fuck, they could be going anywhere.
Because of my advanced limb havingness, can I grab 2 men at once?
And his randomness.
So normally, I mean, I feel like this should be like a CMB in a normal situation or a combat maneuver, but for this one, I'm going to make an attack just because I think that's more the spirit of what you're trying to do. Just grab, like, you're not trying to hold them, you're trying to kill them. So,
it's for the...
Yeah, hold them up, kill them, and then just, like, hold them there until the next guys come so I can drop
the bodies.
Yeah, well, think of, like, okay, I'm thinking
Actually, no, I won't do... Once I do pull them up, I'm going to kill them, and then I'm going to drop down and just try to throw them out.
Oh, yeah.
Throw them out the door.
Push them down the stairs.
Yeah.
Let's just take this one thing at a time.
Okay.
Step 1, we'll do an attack roll. Okay, and that's to pull them up and kill them. And I'm thinking, like, this motion is like, think of like Spider-Man grabbing somebody, like, he throws and doing that and slashing or whatever.
Yeah, or he's like with just 2 palms digging into their skulls.
Yeah.
Is this just plus base attack bonus?
Are you just using your hands?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, plus strength as well. Since it's...
Plus strength.
Yeah, raw strength. Yeah. Right.
And make 2 attacks.
That's a 19. And a 24.
Before I tell you the results, I'm going to kind of walk up to the point where you would actually be around them. So you're kind of holding up. You saw them walking up the stairs. You wait 20 more seconds before an explosion rocks the doorway. You're able to hold up, but it's some sort of satchel charge or something. Blows that table and all the glass in the door away. Smoke kind of fills the room. Silence. For 2 men with riot shields and pistols behind them slowly walk through the door. You reach down, both of your attacks do hit. I'll let you describe from here.
Okay. So, in order to do what I described of grabbing them, holding them up, snap the necks. Actually, no, don't even worry about it. Snap the necks, really.
Roll for damage.
Yeah, just toss them.
Because I'm saying I might as well just not even worry about it. Just pick them up. Just like maybe give them a little just to make sure they're really full of shit, and then I just jump down and chuck them out. What's that gonna take?
You want to keep them alive, or like?
I just not worry about specifically killing them.
Either way, roll for damage. We'll see what happens.
And then add what here?
Strength. I would think.
Strength and base attack bonus. Just strength.
No, not base attack bonus, just strength.
Okay, then that's a 15.
Okay. For both of them.
Roll for both.
Oh, sorry. These are for the damage on your claws. To get you succeed on your hits, right?
Oh,
so you roll for damage on the...
Oh, roll for damage on my claws.
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry.
Unarmed is... okay. So that's... right, this is just that plus... Okay, so 12 on the first guy. And then 7 on the other guy.
Cool. On that first guy, you're able to do a lot. You're not able to kill either of them, but you claw in. The one guy kind of falls as you grab, and you re-grab him, so it's kind of 1-2 big kind of drags on his skin and in his body. So now, if you want to maintain to throw, I'm going to make you do a combat maneuver.
Okay.
I'll let you do it as just one roll. That's collective.
24.
4. Okay. You are able to maintain them. They kind of seem show shocked that they really aren't reacting. So now what's your next maneuver? So now you're able to kind of hold and...
So I'm on the ground facing the door, holding 2 men.
Okay, yep.
2 adult men.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna
Keep
like
them like the baby boys they are.
I'm gonna grab them each by the ankles, 2 hands on each ankle, and then just like do a single spin and then chuck them like shot put out the door.
Dude, the hammers.
Okay, I don't know if you quite can grab the ankles.
I'll do it one at once.
I'm thinking like Bubble Bass throwing Squidward, like when he like just like throws them off to the
throws
side.
them like a plastic bag.
I say you could just do that with like on their necks pretty much.
That's
because
fine.
based on the way you grabbed them, I feel like you can't. Whatever. You haven't been an X. You kind of just throw him off through the door.
Yeah.
That's Squidward. Give me an attack roll just to kind of see how successful you are in knocking everybody else back. And these guys are gonna make the two first guys are gonna make a reflex save to try to get out of the way, but don't expect much from them.
21.
Wait, what? Yeah, that's plenty. They roll shit. They're like, huh? And just boom, boom. You knock 2 guys fully over. 2 more guys like stumbles down the stairs. The rest of the guys kind of get out of the way and are scattered. What the fuck is that?
All right, I'm gonna immediately, if I can, I'm gonna immediately just run up to the
cartoon,
door,
dude.
rip the mask off, and just like holding each side of the door with each of my 4 hands, just try to just go for an intimidation roar if I can.
You can do that. But if you do, I'm gonna say get an attack of opportunity. Pretty much, they're gonna start firing.
Yeah.
Right now.
Unless I can just like scare them enough for that one turn.
Yeah, maybe. So I'll make. There's a lot of guys now on this thing. So I'll roll. I don't know. I'll roll a few times to kind of get groups and see if you can scare them. But you're gonna have to roll against multiple people.
Sure. I do hope I get a bonus for my display of strength.
I'll give you advantage on the roll.
Advantage. Sweet.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Okay. My first is a 22. Not bad.
Okay, that's a good one to start with.
Check, sorry. Oh, right. You get the 2. Sorry.
Right. Well, 22 is it.
Cool. Awesome. Versus there.
Just get up to the door, take my mask off, and those six individual jaw pieces
Just all
open
come-
into
yeah,
this
open
gigantic
up.
mouth, just
God.
full of teeth, and some blood in there because I did suck it off. And yeah, just my most visceral, horrifying roar I can muster.
You unleash this roar. Most of them are already pretty staggered, and many of them are just, holy shit, what the fuck is that thing? And then, but
another table?
hang on.
Okay.
A couple of them do knocks pot shots, mostly from the back of the formation. As a small group. What is your AC? It's 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay. One of them fires a little low and right into the backs of the guys in front of him. He doesn't quite kill anybody, but he does
Lit.
damage.
That guy's got poop in his pants, dude.
Fuck!
Damn! Shit! Smells like shit! Oh, that's me!
Oh, that's me. Sorry, guys.
One guy's able to hit you boom, square in the chest with a round for 12 damage.
Ooh.
As it's a pretty stout plasma round, as these are more militarized weapons than the other guy.
Can I make a check of some kind? 12 damage, you said?
Yes.
Can I make a check of some kind to just try to make it look like that hurt me as little as possible? Like, just try to just tank it
Give me
and
a will
act
save.
like it doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah, it's like,
Because I want them to see, like, this is
Didn't
a
even
beast.
affect
Like,
it.
that's not even going to do
Oh my
anything.
God.
Because it did. I mean, 12 damage is definitely, that's decent. My damn character
have
sheet kicked me out again.
I fucking...
What was I doing?
Really will save.
A will save. Okay. Well, I don't know my will. I do need that.
Yeah, can you,
Well, while you look that up, let's cut back down to the basement. As your 45 seconds that he said are about, guys, it's about time.
Okay. You think we're good?
You guys got about 75% of the safe deposit boxes collectively.
Fuck it. I think that's perfect.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Yellow was moving pretty quick when he got down there. All right, let's book it, gentlemen.
All right, and B got really good ones. Yeah.
So you guys leave. Scattered bills are now on the floor. Wait, you still got that third thermite?
Dude, I was about to say I'm gonna throw a fucking fire in here and burn this
Yeah,
shit to the
just
ground.
fucking Drop one of those on the ground.
Yeah, dude.
I'll
get
get
rid of the rest
Yeah,
of
you're thinking like me.
Mr. Blue, hit it on the way out. Let's move.
Hope you bastards got insurance!
Yellow takes the lead, starts running up the stairs.
Insured? I bet it's not.
Probably insured by themselves, so probably, I guess not.
So you're all fucked.
So you're following behind Yellow. Mr. Blue kind of stops. Boom. Begins a fire burning
Hell yeah.
behind you guys in the safe. You are running up the stairs. Now back to you.
Okay, so I got
Fucking
shot.
ruin
Oh,
these.
I got 18 on will.
Okay.
Just want to tank it and just like.
It was a pretty heavy round, so physically you were just like boom, pushed back a little bit, but you were able to stop any wincing and kind of maintain a lot of your posture. As most of it was, it didn't pierce your armor, it just hit you and, maybe not broke a rib, but, damaged a significant part of your body.
All right.
And boom.
I held decently strong.
Yep. But you didn't that didn't cause them to wait any longer. So if you wait around the door anymore, your body get lit up by a lot of rounds.
Yeah, I do want to leave. I still need to make sure that door is secure somehow.
Yeah.
I guess I don't. I'm for now. I'm just gonna leave, so I'm not in their eyesight, and just go to the side of the door, waiting until someone comes in.
You flip around, and honestly, it doesn't take much longer, but maybe 5 seconds at the most before you see Mr. Yellow. He doesn't fully just run out the lobby, but he kind of peeks around to make sure it's clear, and he does see you before turning around fully and walking in. We good to go? Let's move.
We got the cash.
4 thumbs up.
Let's move. Whatever.
All right.
Let's move.
Let's move.
All right. So the hallway that you guys need to go down is right next to that staircase towards
Okay.
the other route.
Okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna stay at the door and make sure, do I reckon they're gonna see them going for the door before they come in? Is there a chance that the people outside are gonna shoot them as they're trying to run?
Maybe it'll be a tough shot, but they could if you had a sniper out there, you could.
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna take a little peek. Is there someone close to the door?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do another grab check, but this time just to grab 2 of them and just hold them as doors, pseudo doors, for as long as I can. If they just start blasting straight through them,
Give me 2 grab
Door
checks.
within a door.
a human door, a real meat shield.
And you open up. Hello.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, give me another one.
You're making that goddamn fucking human door.
I'll make it. 17.
Cool. So I'll say you were able to pull one, and he hits his head on the doorway, knocking him out cold.
Oh, nice.
And the other one, you're able to grab. He drops his gun, but he's still kind of flailing. He's gonna try to keep escaping.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna hold them there until I'm sure that they're gone. That is my plan.
Cool. You guys are running.
Run. Yeah.
So, the order: Mr. Yellow, Mr. Red, Mr. Blue. As you hear, you guys are running down the hallway.
Peekaboo.
You hear shit as they're
Now kiss.
and you guys roll for initiative, please. You 3.
Oh,
I'm just gonna put you in at the end of the initiative.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Yeah, +3 on initiative. I think I have +0. Damn. 'Cause I don't have any decks.
Yeah, I got 3 dice.
I didn't realize that was the only thing that gave initiative. I'll be honest. I mean, plus
3 is like
it's not-
fucking
yeah, it's
nothing,
not
dude.
much.
It's nothing.
The dice is mostly what matters.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, as rounds begin pouring from the back of the hallway, 2 soldiers from the police force are waiting at the end, and they unload.
Oh fuck! I got on the back.
Oh yeah. Okay. Guess makes sense. There'd be a back way
Yeah.
for the cops.
Fuck.
The pig door.
I forgot about the pig door.
So Mr. Yell is actually able
Just
to
a big dog door. Tall
dive
enough
right
for
to the
me.
ground. Give me a reflex save, Dylan.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You do hear the rounds fire, and they kind of, any of them that miss are flying, and they hit kind of 3 or 4 feet to the right of you.
Okay. All right.
11.
I'm gonna hold.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna take some of the rounds, but you are able to drop. Mr. Blue unfortunately does not react at all.
B.
You take 8 damage as it grazes your shoulder.
Ding. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Blue does take a critical hit of 27 damage.
B. Not Mr. Bussy, bro.
Takes the round right to his chest. Drops like a sack of rocks.
More than half his health, or unless he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, he's just dead. Holy shit. You have more health than that, right? Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, at least.
Holy shit. Mr. Blue is, I don't even know.
All right, Dylan. It's your turn now. You are laying prone on the ground. You can react to whatever, and you can shoot from prone. But
Oh yeah, I'm definitely shooting.
unloading. All right, which weapon?
Harbinger.
Cool.
I'm fucking these guys up.
Does that thing have like any piercing on it or anything?
Not that I've been told.
Maybe to like an unarmored opponent, that could be a cool thing to
Pierce would be kind of badass.
hit 2 in a
D&D
row if they
campaign.
were like right. Yeah.
See about it. Maybe some improved rounds can be.
Like it could be like half the damage or something.
We'll see.
Oh, like yeah, for every body pierced.
It's like yeah. Split it somehow. Okay.
Also, did we give you quick draw on those weapons?
Oh yeah, quick draws. I have it. Yeah, I took the talent for it.
Awesome.
A 16 to hit. Yeah.
Highs or lows?
High, baby.
Oh, we staying high today.
stay
You
high?
are indeed staying high with a hit.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Okay.
my boy. That's
Okay.
my boy.
Let's go. Okay.
That's why I went to Vegas with this guy and didn't gamble
And won 50 cents.
and won 50 whole cents.
Also, I know this is a low smoke environment, so we can stay locked in for the show. But perhaps in the future, on a we stay highs or lows check, perhaps we can
Ooh,
have something all around.
Ooh.
Take a.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
I mean, we gotta spice this up some.
We can integrate that in the future.
Yeah.
18 damage.
Awesome, and that's enough to boom, drop one of them right to the ground.
Got the fucking electric python. Okay, going for the other one. Okay. Oh, 17. Oh.
That'll be enough. By the way, for anybody that is unacquainted, if we ever do a highs or lows check, that means you hit the armor class exactly, and we give it largely a 50 shot.
It's a tiebreaker.
Yeah. I don't know if that's... So, to explain the system as he's rolling his dice real quick, we are using largely Pathfinder 1st Edition, though we've been playing for years and have some homebrew rules. So, those of you that play and are rules analysts might be...
I swear, if any of you are fucking anal about this shit, we're here to have fucking fun, okay?
No one's gonna be anal.
Nobody even plays Pathfinder 1
Have you
anymore.
seen our
It's-
Risk of Rain videos?
Well, that was a lot of anal heads. That's
There's a
true.
lot of anal heads.
That's true.
Maybe won't. If they're
I
tuning
feel like
into this, they'll be having more fun. Yeah,
I feel like the Indian players are lax.
It's more
you
chill.
know?
Yeah.
You
You
play
know
it how
what?
you want.
You're totally.
I
you're totally
do think
right.
that's true.
It's a part. Yeah,
Because
that's
Risk
a part
of
the-
Rain players, as two Risk of Rain players know, are the worst. The worst type of gamer.
Well, now the part of the Venn diagram that likes Risk of Rain and D&D just logged out of our series for now. They're not.
Wow.
We didn't need him anyways.
And that's coming from a Risk of Rain player. Trust me, I get it.
Heavy, yeah.
The rage we feel inside us is
Oh my god.
unparalleled.
14 for damage.
14. Cool. Boom. Square in the armor. You do a lot of damage. He stumbles, but he doesn't quite fall. However, they're not out of the woods yet. As Mr. Yellow picks up, he gets up on a one knee, boom, fires one heavy round. My man, Mr. Yellow, has just rolled a natural 20.
He crit the dude.
So let's roll,
A
to
fella.
confirm it and see what's
Crit
going
the
on.
dude is like one health
Okay.
left.
So he does confirm the crit, and I mean, yeah, I will spoil the surprise, and he is dead. But let's just see by how much.
Is there someone behind him?
It's just those two, my friend. It's just him.
Oh damn.
If there was, it would go through. However,
Okay.
there
I
is
can appreciate that.
nothing to go through, as he does a staggering 25 damage. Oh, 26. I don't know what that's. My math was wrong there. As straight through center of the noggin, just burns a clean hole in the skull, drops like a sack of potatoes, and it broke through the door behind him. But so these guys you two are able to get up. You see now, Mr. Blue is dead on the ground. He's carrying 2 satchels.
Are his eyes open?
Yes. Close him down.
Close him down. Take his satchel.
Do. Shut him
Powering
down.
down. You have died.
But presumably
I'm grabbing
Mr.
his
Red
bag.
and Mr. Yellow each pick one up,
Yeah.
fill up. But they're at the end of the hallway. If that's what you're waiting for.
Can I tell that they're making it? Yeah. Okay. In that case, yeah.
Green! Get your big ass over here!
Is it to me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these guys out.
Chuck them out.
Throw away the human
Just
door.
fucking throw it.
I
don't
there are
need
guys,
you anymore.
There are guys in the doorway. You're just able to fucking pummel the guys in the doorway.
Play with you and
Yeah, and then it gives you enough time to book it across the room before they start unloading again.
I'll take 2 of the satchels as soon as I get over there too.
Cool.
Just
Yeah. You can ease my load.
take a brunt of the load.
Awesome.
All right. I'm following you guys then.
Alright, yeah.
3 survivors now run up that spiral staircase.
Gun up the stairs.
As of right now, it doesn't seem like there's other guys in the staircase. It's pretty clear. Kind of that echoey, run up the stairwell.
Wait, you know what? How many satchels did we get in total at full money? 4. Okay. How much is it feasible for me to carry both of those and just grab Mr. Blue as well to carry up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna say you'll have to be in your slower mode or whatever, if that
yeah.
slower stance.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take him with too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a PC repair store somewhere by here. I mean, who knows?
He's a robot, yeah.
Maybe
I
you can
mean,
just stick
boot him
something
back
new in
on.
there. Maybe. I
New
don't know.
CPU or something. That's
Shit.
all he needs.
All right, well, you guys run up what you guess to be about 5 stories before you kick the metal door to the roof open, and it's like one of those like kind of flat like gravelly roofs, and you see the big kind of climate control air conditioning units on the top that allow for just people's survival in the area, and at this point, no aircraft. It's been about 6 minutes.
We're past time, Yellow, aren't we?
Rounds are kind of flying up and hitting kind of the lip around the roof. It's probably about a knee high to a human wall. And you did think you heard people entering the stairwell right as you were leaving.
Is there like a metal bar around? I can like stick in the doors.
I'm gonna say no, there is not. It's a pretty barren rooftop.
Well, shit. I guess all we can do is wait around for these bitches.
I guess.
But they're late.
All right. Well, what's the door to the roof like?
It's just a single metal door.
Drop the bags.
2 guys could take cover on either side of the door behind it, and 1 guy could run through.
I'm gonna just close the door, wrap my hands around it. I'm imagining
And
it's
sit
like
on it.
the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it so my chest is just there. I just try to.
Okay.
Just gonna hold my best for now. I think that's all I can do
Hold
right
the
now.
I'll
door!
say that you'll be going. I'll give you +3 to your CMD just as in like a braced position.
Okay.
It's gonna be your CMD. Is what they're gonna be fighting against to break through the door. Oh sure. Because when you guys kick through, I'm gonna say like you broke the lock off it anyway, so it's kind of just like a metal flap.
And I'll be on your left, waiting, just in case you get pushed out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
Fuck, where are these bitches? Can't get into communication with them, can we?
Yeah. Does Yellow have anything to say about this?
Yellow, what do you think?
Sorry. I was looking out down at the road. We got a lot of guys coming up.
Oh, God, what do you think about the situation? If they don't show, what should we do?
Well, final stand, I guess. I don't really know what else we do. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, looking like 75 guys at this point.
I mean, this is the biggest bank in the fucking area. Oh,
I
God.
mean, it's got to be billions in here.
If they come up single file, that's something at least. I can handle that.
Yeah, those spiral staircase won't be a very good spot for them.
And meanwhile, you do hear a boom, 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 as about 5 ropes are now grappled up onto the roof.
Rappelling up.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Shut
Well,
up in my fucking mouth.
I think I'm committed to the door.
What's your CMD?
It is 24.
Cool.
25 actually. Sorry.
Well, either way, seems like multiple people are banging against the door and they are stuck.
Okay, I'm holding strong.
I'm gonna go over to those ropes. Can I flip them up? Do I have the strength? Or can I shoot them?
Give me a. Yeah, give me an
Laser
attack
through?
roll. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. Got that better. Got that better.
They're gonna have a AC.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm having to make an attack roll for everyone, but
Okay. Alright, there's 5 of them. Or I guess how... Should I do like 3 of them right now? Or
for now do 3. Let's say that's a good idea.
Right, yeah. I mean, that is still a one point where they're all focusing all their power.
Yeah. 13 for my next.
Okay, that one misses.
And then 15 for my last.
That one hits.
Okay. Got 2 of them.
Okay, nice.
I'll try and make sure they don't get up here this way.
All right. So yellow's also fire it down on the edge. So I'm gonna say that there's gonna be one more round before people are gonna start climbing up the sides. I'm gonna do another check against your CMD, which is 25. You said.
Yep.
Cool. And you're able to hold once again.
Okay.
So give me 3 more attack rolls.
Sweet.
You'd like.
Oh, 10. Damn it. 17 though.
Okay.
And 19.
Cool. And to describe what's happening here, like you're shooting, and it's not exactly that you also have to hit it. It's that these are reinforced ropes, and it does seem
Yeah.
that they have some sort of resistance to the shooting. So you kind of gotta really nail it, hit it. And you're able to get 4 out of the 5. 3 more in this process have shot up as well.
Yeah.
They just keep shooting
I
more
would
up,
assume,
and people
yeah.
are climbing. So I'll say at the beginning of this round, everybody roll for initiative, so we just put it wherever.
Oh, baby. A dirty 20.
12. So what do you think about that, huh?
It's all right.
What do you have to say about that, Mr. 20?
It's pretty shit.
Mr. Stinky Little 20 man?
I'm gonna get to go first.
You got a dirty little 20 for me, don't you?
I take it. 20.
Dirty, stinky little 20.
Okay.
Not dirty. That
Mr.
20 is
Gibbon,
rank.
You are first.
I'm
Your
first.
rank, dirty, stinky 20.
Fucking slam pig of a 20, man.
Okay, are there 4 of them?
There are 4.
Okay. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Oh, let's go. 23.
What about Yellow? Is he shooting at him too?
Yeah, he's in the
Yeah,
initiative
he's
roll.
shooting
He was
down,
shooting
yeah.
guys as they were climbing up.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. An 8. Oh, fuck. And a 10.
Sorry, what was the second one?
An 8. So,
Okay, cool. So only that first one will
I hit
hit.
one, yeah.
All right.
There's 3.
Not bad.
Alright,
Not bad, yeah.
it's to you. So I'll say you can either lock your turn in with holding the door or leave to do something.
I mean, if they start coming through that door,
It's all over.
I'm gonna have to start killing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might as well just hold until they break through.
And then you can just start slicing.
yeah,
dice.
I'm just gonna hold.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
So now, 3 of the guys that have gotten on the roof begin to unload towards 2 towards you and 1 towards Mr. Yellow. What's your AC, Mr. Red?
Mine, I believe is 17, but let me get a look. It is 17.
Awesome. So
Too
both of
shabby.
them,
Not too shabby. I wanted
you're
go,
able to
yeah,
kind
heavy armor.
of duck behind the machinery that's on the roof, and a bunch of bursts fly, but none of them hit you.
Nice. Those units
However,
are huge.
one concentrated burst is fired at Mr. Yellow, who is head turned, firing down in a different direction. Fires
Yeller.
for
Yeller.
8 damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just luckily enough had moved his head in the right way that it hit his shoulder, and it had rocked back and kind of takes cover behind a piece of machinery as well in a kind of separate area from you. But he does take some damage.
It's all right. It's all right. Hold strong, Yellow.
Yeah.
And the 4th guy fires towards you. Your AC was 18, correct?
Yes. Yes, it
Miss.
All right. He misses
Swing and a
somehow.
miss.
is. Okay.
Giant wall of a man. He's just fucking misses that guy. It's terrifying.
So it's a weird thing to try to hit.
Yeah.
Now, Mr.
Especially
Yellow
with shit in your pants.
tries to unload 2 attacks, 1 to each guy, or 1 to 2 of the guys on the roof. 1 that shot at him, and 1 of the guys that shot at Mr. Red.
Nice. Yeah. Take him out. Come on.
The one that shot at you, he's kind of the afterthought, and he doesn't quite hit it. But the one that shot Mr. Yellow is a definite hit
Clean him up.
for 11 damage.
Okay.
All right. He's probably like halfway dead.
Yeah.
All right. Just after this attack turn, you do begin to actually make a perception check.
A 1. I'm paying attention to that.
Yep.
12.
12. You guys are
You got a
both
12.
paying attention to the battle. Mr.
You're
Yellow.
not gonna believe this.
Boys, I got a 12.
I got a 12.
Wait a second. I think I can hear the engine. And then you just like that loud like engine, like jet engine, like slowly buzzing to get louder.
Am I positive there's people on the other side of this door pushing through, like pushing
Yes.
on it? Do I think?
As a matter of fact, I should have made a roll for that.
Okay.
They don't make them break through. They rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3. That's crazy. That was insane, right?
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's lit.
That's what we need.
Do I reckon a katana would go through this door?
Your katana?
My Reptarok katana?
Sure could try.
Give it the old college try?
The old college try. I really want to start throwing people off the roof.
Oh
but if
my God, I
I
wanna
leave this
see that.
door,
I know.
they're just gonna start pouring through.
Leave it up to you, buddy.
Okay, I think. You know what? Instead of just holding it, is it just completely off the hinges? You said.
It's not off the hinges. It's just there's nothing holding it closed, so
Okay,
it'll just
okay.
lean open if you're not holding it on.
Broken
Then-
deadlock.
I'm gonna start like trying to like kind of shoulder check it, a little bit.
Like, let it open and slam it closed.
Yeah.
Give me a CMV.
Yeah.
For, like,
I guess yeah.
I'll call it a bull rush. I'll call it a bull rush.
I will.
What?
I'll call it a bull rush is what you're doing.
Oh,
Not
sure.
that it makes a difference, but
CMB is 16.
Okay. You're able to kind of knock him off, but not do much more than that.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't going to do much anyway, but I'm a little worried about trying the katana. I don't know. For as long as I can hold it, we're fine here.
It's such a nice katana. You don't want to break that shit.
Yeah. It's like, it's my fucking master.
That's your thing, you know?
It's my sensei's, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I told it was your turn, but I skipped Divin. It doesn't make much of a difference, but you were first in the order and I missed you.
I did roll a dirty 20.
Maybe be less forgettable, I guess.
There's only 2 of us.
How did I do this?
How is this possible?
You'd
Look,
think it impossible.
There's only 2 of you, but there's 10 guys on my initiative list right now, so that's... Also,
okay.
I'm stupid.
Also, for reference, I'm a total dumbass.
Well, what you gonna do?
I am going to take a shot at the one that shot at me, and then the one that shot at him.
Okay, there are 2 guys that actually shot at you.
Okay, then one of the ones that shot at me. Actually, both of the ones that shot
Hell
at
yeah.
me. You
Harbinger?
know what? Fuck it. Harbinger.
Hell yeah.
We're doing this all day. I'm keeping the 16.
That's highs or lows.
Is that highs or lows? Oh, fuck. Low. Oh, so bad.
Dude, and you called it. You're low.
Ooh, playing limbo.
Okay. I'm playing limbo.
How low
so I
can you go?
get that
Got a
shit.
gambling man on our hands.
It is paying off. 7 damage.
That was the lowest possible damage.
That's
awesome.
That was as low as it
awesome.
gets, guys. The dice weren't wrong.
That's awesome.
Well,
well.
you nicked him.
21 on that one, yeah.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Alright.
First round just kind of plinks off the armor. The second one, I imagine, does the exact same thing and plinks off another part.
That was also the lowest possible damage.
That was 7 damage.
Dude, don't we have isn't he so good at this?
Isn't that so epic?
Damn it! I one-shot a guy earlier, and then I blinked these fuckers.
Oh man!
Come on, I get forgotten, and I can't kill these bitches.
It's just one of those days.
Everybody sucks.
Man, it's just not my day.
Oh man.
Oh shucks, man.
I hope you know I pack a chainsaw.
And then I get
Your ass
shot.
raw.
What?
Then I get shot up.
As a matter of fact,
Just not one of my days, man.
you do get shot up, as well as Mr. Yellow, regardless of your status of cover.
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
Okay. I can
Those 2 guys continue to.
take damage, but
You
not
take
that
14 damage in total,
How you looking?
as Mr. Yellow takes 13 damage. That his one guy rolled significantly higher.
I
Than
got signed out, so not looking good.
Okay,
no, you
okay,
died.
That's bad. That's
died.
bad. Your soul is in the ether. Understood. How's Yellow looking?
He's looking pretty worse for wear. He's still up and fighting, but he doesn't have much left in him.
I got 16 health. So I'm not doing very good now.
Okay.
Well, regardless, Mr. Yellow does get a turn,
Guns ain't very cool, kids.
and he makes both of these do hit.
Guns are only cool when they're pointed away from you.
When they're pointed at a helpless civilian and their child.
He's able to hit, scraping the neck of the guy that shot him, but that's still enough to stagger him, causing him to fall to the ground.
Nice.
Dead
Does he
after
hit
a
a
short
guy on
while.
the way down?
What?
Hit a guy with his ass?
It knocks the guy off the rope for sure.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Nice.
2
nice.
for 1.
Yeah.
But then he turns that gun to one of the guys that was shooting you, straight to the chest as he falls right that box of rocks on the
I
roof.
need one of those big ass guns, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
I love my piece. It can take it full down, but
Having a little rifle, I mean, could be useful for sure. Some extra range options.
yeah, especially if
Now,
we're gonna be on
the
our
4th
own.
guy
Yeah.
Gotta
runs
make up
up-
for all of you.
I'm already feeling the range deficit, so I might even have to do something.
I want you
there.
to get that bowcaster so bad.
Yeah.
I think that fits.
the full Chewbacca bowcaster one day. I think that is what I'm gonna wait for.
Or
I
like
think
heavy sniper too. I think is kind of badass for you. Or like a minigun.
like Rattlesnake Jake.
Yeah. Yeah. Some. Yeah.
we might be able to work on something.
Some
Maybe a
big
little
and heavy
little
like
tail
that.
laser.
The
or something.
Rattlesnake Jake
Ooh, a little
laser
tail
might be a little
laser?
later down the
Yeah.
line, but we can get you a gun pretty early on.
Yeah, I mean, I might just need a little range. I'll see.
We'll see. We'll
Look,
see how
My
it
character
yeah.
has a very strict code of honor,
You might.
and
Yes.
and melee combat very well may be a part of that. I don't know. The gun may have to call me to me in some
are
way.
a
fair.
Ronin. A lone
That's true.
samurai.
And I'm very committed to my ideals, including chopping a man in half.
Yes.
That
What
is
about
my first ideal.
being shot? As the fourth man runs across the roof, as you are like
Not as big on that
Do you
one.
like that?
holding the door, you just feel square in your back as he rolls a critical
Ow!
for 26 damage.
Oh, fuck.
That is actually big.
Ow!
Pretty big damage. I'm okay. I know I'm okay.
You gonna kill us in the
20
first episode?
Dude, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
26?
That'd be crazy. All right, guys, we gotta reshoot all this. New characters.
As that brings us to the end of that
world.
round,
Yeah, shit.
the plane does fly over top, dropping 4 ropes immediately. As
We
you
could
hear
have
from
grabbed it all.
Get it!
Fucking bitches.
I guess that's true. Okay. I'm going
Is it a rope
to...
ladder?
It's 4 ropes,
Okay.
How high up is it?
40 feet.
Do the satchels have like backpack straps?
It's just a crossover.
Okay. Then yeah. Okay. I'll do 2 crossed, and then start my climb.
I will not be using a rope. I can jump 40 feet.
Okay.
Holy
Are you carrying Mr. Blue?
Indeed. I'll throw him first.
Just give me an acrobatics check. Give me an
Throw
acrobatics
'em
check.
into there. Yeah.
Is this for the throw or just to try?
I'm gonna say I don't think you're gonna be able to throw him up there.
Okay.
You pierce the fucking ship. It goes down.
No, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Okay.
But I'm not making it to the helicopter. That
I'm
is
not gonna sugarcoat
a
it.
7.
But he goes 5 feet.
You jump and you get to the bottom of the rope.
Just where I want it to be.
You just,
I wanted to use the
you just
rope.
pretty much
Oh, good.
You just took a move action to get to the rope. And
Oh, good, the rope.
what I needed. All right, I'll start climbing.
Cool.
I'm taking
so
that
you get your
bastard
turn.
up there.
I'm
You go there.
I'm
So I'll say
going.
you get to the rope. Once you guys like get a firm grab and kind of climb up, they pull it up as you're on it, so you just kinda have to
Nice.
hold.
Hell
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
However, Mr. Yellow has to survive the attacks of these 3 men before he gets to his round of the initiative.
3 men? Oh my god, Yellow, can you handle that?
Are we both at the ropes?
You guys were able to get to the ropes, and they dragged you up, pretty much extracting you from the
Can I
situation.
shoot down while I'm being repelled?
Your
up?
action was getting up on the rope. If he survives a round and can't get up, then yes, you can.
Okay. Sniping position.
Okay.
Get on the side, Gatling.
I also have one beautiful twink robot to throw if we really get desperate.
Deploy the twink.
He was so beautiful and Twinkie, like holding him in the back of the plane.
Fire the twink bots! Dude, you land a bunch of those things in France? They're done.
Dude, they're done, bro.
Anyways.
Fuck, they're done.
I shot you.
Mr. Yellow gets up and starts sprinting as a hail of bullets fires on his way. So lucky for him, a vast number of them miss.
Oh.
2 rounds are able to land for a collective 10 damage. Roll not very well at all.
That's gotta be close, though.
As he kind of just like ends up falling into the ropes, grabbing on. The guy that's kind of up there just sees that and boom, pulls him up. But he gets up and falls to the ground. He's not dead, but he is not standing at the moment.
Oh, you made it.
And the moment he's in,
Good job, Yellow. We
You
couldn't
guys
lose
are
2
off.
of them.
you guys, nothing's piercing, but you guys are hearing the plasma rounds. Ding, 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 ding.
I've never been more than 10 feet off the ground before.
Door closes behind you. You guys
I'm
are
terrified.
settled down. As you look around, the dim kind of red room is 6 Iron Hand gang members, plus Mr. Red and sorry, not Mr. Red. Well, Mr. Red is here.
Was me.
But Mr. Black
I
and
know
Mr.
him.
White, the handlers that you guys recognized from earlier in your previous encounters.
6 men we don't know plus them?
6 gang members you don't
Like,
know plus them.
actually, legitimate gang.
You can definitely tell based on their outfits they're part of the same gang as them and the gang that you guys are working for.
Right. Okay. All right.
Everybody's kind of locked in their seats for a while until it seems that the firing dies down, your velocity kind of stabilizes, and it seems like maybe you left the city. And after a little while, well, you guys just first off talk with the door closed.
I guess that means we made it.
Was it a successful heist, gentlemen? Mr. Black pipes up.
Well,
The satchels are full, aren't they?
yes.
Well, let's count all this up to figure out your share. We agreed 5% to each of you, correct?
I don't remember.
I think it was 10.
He thinks it was 10.
Bluff check.
I got a sexy bluff, too.
That's looking pretty. Oh, yeah.
27.
Sure, 10, whatever.
I do think it was 10 in hindsight.
I remember that too.
So after about
That
15
sounds
minutes
right. That sounds right.
of each of you guys all going in and separately counting piles, everybody in the room, you tally up a total of $66 billion.
Dude,
in federal
10%
credits.
of that?
Accounting for inflation, we talking like couple $100s.
Yeah, how much
for
is this
inflation,
gonna? How
think-
far
okay,
is this gonna let us
I'll
go?
say that today, well, shortly after modern day inflation, or once we got to the galactic level, this
There's
level
no
of inflation,
such
this is kind of like,
Yeah.
this kind of serves as a gold standard. So this is
right.
like, I'll say modern day currency levels, because that
Well, because
these bonds don't really change in
It's
value.
different too, because it changes on the value of like wood. Like if wood is more expensive, then the bonds would be worth.
Generally, $66 billion, we'll say.
But-
And everybody will get a diversified cut, so you're
In a
not just
world
getting
like
one.
this,
That's roughly how much my wood costs.
Well,
Really?
but
That's on the cheap
No.
side, I think.
No, it's free.
There you go.
gentlemen,
There you
I
go.
There you go.
so greatly appreciate all that you've done for us. The Iron Gang will reward you so generously. Now, the door opens. You're able to kind of hold it in, but everybody's like, just look out on the vast landscape. As, you know, Mr. Black and Mr. White are at the edge. Come up to us.
Is this landscape I'm familiar with?
Yeah, and so I'll describe it. So you guys have gotten out of the city. At the moment, you're kind of following along a railway line, which there are not very many. But it's a vast, kind of brownish red landscape with these large mesas that kind of dot in the vicinity. You fly over. It's kind of... You are very unfamiliar, Mr. Red, with this whole situation. But, well, it's as I described, plus these kind of large gray formations that almost look like mesas, but are kind of like wavy like clouds on top. They don't really look... I mean, they look natural in the sense that they look biological and or, you know, from the natural
Formed
world, but they
from,
don't
yeah,
look
this
like
world.
geographic natural formations. They look
Like
pretty odd.
geologic?
Yes, they say geographic, yeah, geologic, yes.
Geologic, okay.
Okay.
You have seen these before, but
I guess
you don't really talk about it, and it's not. You just do notice that it's odd.
Feels good to be back out here. Never did like a big city.
The Iron Hand Gang runs this whole area.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Can we assume we'll have a good faith with the gang members around here?
For sure. Can you guys please give me a perception check?
Short thing.
I can do that.
Pal, friend. Guy who would never do anything.
Never fuck us over like that.
23.
23? 13. Okay. You are
Lucky
like
number.
looking at the landscape. This is your first time seeing the countryside of this planet.
I'm never.
And you are
wow,
amazed. It is vast.
Quite beautiful and so.
You're noticing that
empty.
there is like a light kind of greenishness that kind of hues across. It's not full grass cover, but there's definitely light grass kind of across the whole thing. It's very shrubby, very like alpine tundra type grass where it's just
Yeah.
so short, so low to the ground,
We're familiar with that.
arid.
quite arid, extraordinarily arid.
Yeah.
You do notice that the other guys in the gang have stood up and begun slowly walking, not in a threatening manner, but walking behind you guys towards the edge.
The edge.
Like you guys are kind of looking over the edge, kind of looking out, and then walking up behind you to also look.
Okay.
I got my bonds. Right.
What?
Do we get our percent?
We'll get it all sorted out into even values once we get on solid ground.
And where's Mr. Yellow?
He's standing right next to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, bit
So
better
it's
now.
you three in a line, Mr. Black and Mr. White on either side of you guys talking.
and I've been holding Mr. Blue this whole time.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn to, I guess, the gang leader and say,
I'll say you're on the end. He's right next to you. To your
okay.
left.
Poor guy. Poor fellow.
Do you know where I can get this fixed?
We've got some guys that are good with machines back at the camp.
Oh, we would very much appreciate. He was a good man, a good hacker.
Can each of you guys make a reflex save?
Oh, fuck.
You with disadvantage. No, actually, never mind. He's not that big. You're good.
Okay.
I was gonna say disadvantage because of Mr. Blue, but honestly, he's a tiny little man.
Reflex is 9.
15?
My reflexes. I don't have like any bonuses.
I guess because is it.
Huh.
Oh yeah, because my base save is all right, and then
Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna use. We haven't gotten into a lot of our
Dex,
deeper
right?
abilities, but I'm going to use
Oh shit.
resolve. As a Ronin, I get a certain amount of resolve points per day,
Okay.
which I believe will allow me to re-roll.
Oh, does it work for reflex?
Oh wait. Fortitude
or will. Fortitude or will.
Damn.
No reflex.
Fortitude.
Yeah. Okay.
You're just a heavy boy, not very reflexive.
No.
Very reflexive.
I guess that's fine. I mean, I'm wearing some real heavy shit. I probably can't even see that well out
You're
of this
a huge
thing.
target.
I'm a big man, big fella.
Big man.
Oh, I don't think there's anything I can do about that, so I got a 9.
I got a 15. So I got something.
Well, the first one to get hit is Mr. Yellow. As a man takes the butt of his gun and just beats it against the back of his head, as he's already very unstable and not really able to hold himself
Fucking
up.
kills him.
Flies right over the edge. Now, at this point, you guys are about 40 feet above the ground. You're kind of flying low and kind of below the mesa line, but decently high up.
Okay.
You feel 3 sets of hands on your back pushing you as Forth hits you in the head. You also are unable to dodge it. And you're knocked out of the back. Mr. Blue, the last thing you see is you turn up, the ship fading above you, and Mr. Blue's corpse flying next to you. As things go black.
Can I catch it before I hit him? Just
He falls kind of like above you because you're falling heavier and faster than he is.
I'm trying the whole way down.
Yeah, trying, but you hit the ground and you're knocked out immediately. You
Like Randall
are
when he
able to
gets
get
thrown by Sully.
You are able to get turned around as they get.
Can I get my gun out?
Nope, but you can grapple. Okay, so make a CMD check.
Okay.
Actually, no. What's your CMD first off?
My CMD is a 18.
Okay, he grapples you. I'll
Okay.
give you a chance to roll your CMD against his CMD to break off instantly. Otherwise,
A 20. I mean,
20,
can't get better
a
than
natural 20.
that. A natty.
My God, you're able to break right free.
Both got a natty, baby.
Roll
First
for
F.
initiative.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
11.
11. Okay. Well, Mr. White and the guy that
Am
was
I gonna
pushing
get? Am I gonna die? If they go before me, I might get killed here from saving my.
They do both go for
I'll
before
catch
you.
you.
And
Catch
You
your,
can
I'll
fix
catch
me
your
up,
corpse.
right? Yeah.
how are you? I'm assuming you're gonna draw when your turn comes.
I
around?
wanted to go for the fucking banknotes if they're kicking us out. Fuck
Okay,
these bitches.
so
there's like 8
try to
of them.
squeeze past them. But whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So they get to go.
I'm gonna try my best.
Your gun, I'm gonna say you reach for it to kind of react, but you're not able to get to it as Mr. White swings a fist around.
Uh-oh.
No, the man himself.
What is your AC?
17.
17? Awesome.
17.
He's able to make contact, and you see he's got electric
Oh fuck.
brass knuckles on that hit you and like a taser. They shock you as you fall limp. Well, you fall taut enough that you can't stand. You fall down out the back, and yourself fall, looking up at the ship before you feel your muscles loosen as you fuck blackout.
And we're both just completely out. Alright, well, I guess in that case.
That is where we
until
will end
Oh,
for this session.
perfect. In that
Be
case.
awake.
In that case, everybody, stay tuned for the next episode of Severance, where we show what's really going on.
We peek behind the curtain.
Yeah. That was a great first episode. A lot of fun.
I think so too. That was so much fun.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun myself. I hope the viewers enjoyed it, and I hope it's a good teaser for things to come.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, at
Stay
this
tuned
point,
and,
with how fun that was, we'll have to see how the edit goes, but we're definitely going to keep going. But do let us know if you
what are
want
your
us to keep
thoughts
going.
and-
Drop a like.
drop a like, drop a subscribe. I mean, come on.
Drop
what
a
are you doing?
subscribe. We do deserve it. So,
Oh my god, we deserve that shit. Oh,
without
don't
any,
make me sick.
without any further ado.
Yes.
Dungeons Man!
Yes, man.
Bye, man!